Hello everyone. So let's start our second session of lesson number 14, when the earth shook. So in this session we are going to learn one point, that is help arrives. After a disaster or after an earthquake, the survivor pass through great trauma. Okay, they are going from troubles. Often they lost their family, relatives or property. Children and physically handicapped are particularly under a great shock, and at this time they look for help from others. Okay, they want help from the others, and thus help from the community is very useful during the times of emergency. Okay, means immediately after a disaster the help is required to clean the rubble, then rescue the people that buried under the collapsed buildings, then build temporary houses, then give them first aid to survivors, and many other things are there. Okay, so help is important during the earthquake, during the natural disasters. Many government and non-government organizations and some charitable groups come forward to help the disaster victims. They help by donating money, then transporting supplies, giving blood, or by volunteering to go to the affected areas. Okay, so many rescue teams are there, help people by, see, means how we are helping that people. See, saving people trapped under the debris, means we are removing that people that got trapped under that debris as there is a collapse of that buildings. Then providing medical aid, means providing medical treatment to the injured people, then supplying food, clothing and shelter to the victims. So like that we are giving help to that people. So actually what we are doing, see, saving people trapped under the debris, what actually we are doing, you can see that a lady is trapped under this building. Okay, so we are saving the people by removing from that buildings, then providing medical aid to the injured people. You can see from the pictures we are giving the medical treatment to that injured people. Then they are homeless, they are victims. Okay, they are survivors, so we have to provide them food, clothes and shelter. So by supplying food, clothing and shelter to the victims, we are giving them help. So what actually a rescue team, okay, that we have learned here, that rescue teams helps people by, but which people are actually present in the rescue team? So they are police, doctors, army, fire brigade and voluntary organization. Okay, so professionals like doctors, then nurses, firefighters play a major role in rescue work. For example, doctor and nurses treat the injured people and create awareness to prevent an outbreak of that epidemics. Then firefighters that help to put out the fires, police officers help in maintaining the law and order, then they also help to rescue and take the people to relief camps. So like that they are, helping that person, that people. Then the disaster affected areas are totally cut off from the rest of the world, okay, due to the destructions, as there is a loss of communication, then electricity, water supply. So there is a destruction, and because of that they are away from whole world. Okay, and that time the armed force drop the packets of the food, water, clothes, medicines and other things from the helicopters there. So the army helps by clearing the roads and constructing the temporary houses for the survivors. So like that there is a help arrives for that people who experience the earthquake or the disasters. Not only these peoples, like means dog, means people, means not only these, like dog, laborers, doctor, designers and architects, government organization, non-government organization, even media also plays an important role during and after a disaster. Okay, it provides the information about the disaster that hit people to their relatives and friends in other parts of the country. Many schools and colleges collect money, clothes, medicines, and other things and send them to disaster affected areas. Means we are helping us in that way. So one by one I have given that whose help will be needed in the disaster, during the disaster, and how will they help. So this table you have to write down in your notebook. Okay, so see, dog, how dog will help in that areas to smell out where people are lying trapped. Okay, as the building collapsed by the shaking of the ground, the people are trapped in that debris. So that dog will help to smell out the people, so we can remove out that people from that debris. So laborers are there to help in digging out the rubble and to build new homes. So laborers means the people who are helping the other persons. Okay, so they are also help in digging out the rubble and to build new homes for that homeless people. Then doctors are there that provide medical care. Designers and architects are there. Okay, they are designing the quick proof houses. Okay, see, if your house is weak, means if you are using the what cheap material for building your houses, and if you are living in a area where the earthquake is mostly occurs, okay, so that will affect your house will collapse immediately and easily. So for that we have to design the quick proof houses, and that are designed by the designers and architects. Then some government organization are there, some non government organizations are there, they provide the required relief measures. So like that the help arrives at the time of disasters. Understood? So you can see here the police and dogs, then the medical team, okay, how they are providing the medical treatment, then army that supply the clothes, medicines, the voluntary organization, okay, they are providing the shelter, food, and taking care of the people. See, the engineers provide some earthquake resistant designs of houses, so you can see here. Okay, so like that we have completed our small session to cover the point help arise. So I hope that you have understood that which peoples are helping during the disaster and how will they help. Okay, so write down that table that I have given in this session, okay, and read that. Thank you.